Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Basically, we had little break, and today we talk about the coordinate system. Okay, what's called the homogeneous coordinate system. We call it homogeneous coordinate. Okay, what are the homogeneous coordinates? But before that, we need to know the Cartesian coordinate, which we have done already. We do little of Cartesian coordinates. The Cartesian plane we know is where we have the x and y values. Okay, the two dimensions are x and y. Okay, if any point is here and we want to transform it, and when we say transformation, we have done it actually. Typically this unit second is basically over. Okay, but there are a little bit a few concepts there. So in transformation we have, firstly, what's the first thing we have? What's that called? We have done programs on this also. You should be knowing it. Translation. What is second? Anyone tell me?
Rotation.
Rotation. What is the third thing we have?
Scaling.
Scaling. Number next.
Reflection.
And last is sharing. So we have. I'm in class. Go find it. उधर होगा यहाँ ना, ये जो है ना ऑफिस है ना यहाँ पे, वहीं पे मैंने देखा उनको. Do you understand what I'm saying? So we have the translation, we have rotation, we have scaling, we have reflection, we have the sharing. Okay. So in translation, what do you do? We move from one point to other. In rotation, we revolve, we rotate. We can also revolve. That's also doing something. But rotation is something when you do like this. Revolve is actually basically again a translation. Scaling is you make something bigger or smaller, and reflection is you go across, coordinates, from one coordinate to other coordinate, from one quadrant to other quadrant, and so on. And shearing means distorting. You change the shape. Okay, you had something like this. Okay, you made it like this. So you have changed its shape. This is called a shearing. And these two are actually the derivation of these three. The basic transformation are either translation or rotation or scaling. Okay, but we usually represent them using the matrix, which is a 2D matrix, 2 cross 2. As we have seen our matrices, if you remember that, we represent a translation or rotation or scaling or any other thing using 2 cross 2 because we have only the x's and y's. Okay, so we need only 2 points here and 2 on the other side. But the thing is that we want to have what is called as this thing, which I wrote here, homogeneous coordinates. In homogeneous coordinate, many people think this is the 3D. This is not 3D. We are reading 2D transform. This is all 2D transformation. So I have seen many people talking and many teachers talking about that homogeneous coordinate means 3 dimensions. It is not 3 dimensions. That's wrong. Okay, it is a 2D transformation. It is all in a 2-dimension space, not in the third dimension. We don't have a third dimension here. The 3D is different. So now when we talk about basically the animation, we will come to this point. What is this homogeneous? When we talk about the animation, okay, so what we are typically doing is we are doing transformation, but we are not doing it just single transformation. We are doing multiple transformations. We are doing maybe translation also, maybe rotation also, maybe sharing also, maybe scaling also, or maybe the combination of all of these or a combination of few of them in animation, right? So we do all of these things in animation. Then why we need the homogeneous coordinate? In the homogeneous coordinate, we have one more column and row added to the basic matrix. I know you must have forgot the things, so let us first talk about what is translation, then come back to it. इसमें भी कहाँ से आ गया? Linked list भी इसी में आ गया है. Anyways, let's write it here. So firstly, if I talk about the translation, and we see how we represent homogeneous coordinates in a translation. Is my voice clear? Is my voice clear?
सब ब्रेक हो रही है
सर ब्रेक हो रही है बीच
में ब्रेक हो रही है ना. The thing is that कि वहां शेल्फ नहीं, मैं रखता इसको फोन को उधर आगे ना. Okay, anyways, try it. फोन आगे रखूंगा मैं, शायद इससे फर्क पड़ेगी. लेकिन नहीं कोई सती बेल दी फिटी. ऐसा रखिए. Now tell me. Is voice clear? No, I don't think it should be clear. Is it clear now?
नो सर.
नो सर
फिर क्या करेंगे हम? ये तो फजूल ही है, फिर कैसे पढ़ाया जाएगा यहाँ पे? Voice is not clear, right? What can be done? एक ही रूम तो ये है बचा है जहाँ पे पढ़ा सकते हैं. अब यहाँ पे वॉइस क्लियर नहीं है तो फिर क्या करेंगे? और फिर फोन बीच में मस्त लगी. अब बताओ, his voice clear now?
सर आप कॉलेज में? सर कॉलेज में आप?
और कहूँ? Is voice clear now?
सर वहाँ पे इंटरनेट नहीं चलेगा?
नहीं चल रहा है, वैसे चल रहा है, उतना भी नहीं है. Is voice clear now?
यस सर
एक मिनट यहाँ पे रखते हैं इसको, यहाँ भी सेफ रहेगा. अब वॉइस क्लियर है? बताओ. हाउ इज नाउ वॉइस? हाँ जी,
सर अब ठीक है.
अब ठीक है वॉइस? यहाँ फुल नेट दिखा रहा है, पता नहीं वॉइस को क्यों हो रहा है. Anyways, now look here, concentrate. I am saying this is a point, this is a second point, okay? And this is a translation. The first of transformation is that you want to go from one point to the other point. So that means this point has its some x and some y. So we call this as x and y. And this one has x, this much of x, okay? This is the x prime, we call it x dash or x prime, and y is this thing. So we have translated this point from xy to x prime y prime or x dash y dash, right? ठीक है ना? Qasim sir क्या देना है? Qasim sir is calling. Wait. एक सेकंड. अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर. अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह. शफातन छ दितमुत क्लास घर पे आमुत छुन पता क्या बस दिवान वंकस क्लास बस ना ये सर्वर रूमस मस लाइब्रेरी मस. ठीक तज कुछ नेट यहां सोयाज, मगर ये थोड़ा आवाज ना ब्रेक गोस परेशान. ठीक ठीक बुझमो तेल पत और वक्त वो कुन जाए ना ये वो क्लास कतन दिमो रेगुलर ना वन दिन. ओके सर. फिलहाल बस ये नेट में बसान ठीक इत अगर ये आव ठीक ये डिस्टर्बेंस कहीं. ये थोड़ा सा सर्वर रूम है, थोड़ा सा ना ये यहाँ पे डिस्टर्बेंस नहीं है. एनीवेज, is voice clear now? Tell me.
यस सर.
Okay. Now what I am saying is मैं ये में x y पॉइंट से मुझे जाना है x प्राइम y प्राइम पे, तो मैं कैसे जाऊंगा इसमें और वो मेरी इक्वेशंस क्या निकलेंगी, मैं क्या करूंगा इसका. तो मैं अगर इसमें ये लाइन बना रहा हूं मैं ऐसे, प्रोफेसर वाहिद No, Professor Wahid is calling. But I just want to jungle as phone. अब मैं ऐसे ही करूँगा. क्या आज के disturbance ही. एक मिनट में देखूँगा what is he saying, हाँ? फोन किस खराब है. ये किससे कर रहा था फोन प्रोफेसर वाहिद? नहीं. हाँ, यहाँ बैठ के वॉइस नहीं आती होगी ना? आज क्या रिकॉर्ड होगा फिर?
Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not, 'cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम. सब ठीक?